Hello and good morning. How is everybody doing? My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. Welcome to our Labor Day edition of our Morning Cup of Joe. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. We got early risers in the chat this morning. Painting with Squirrels, my good friend Shirley is here. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Terry is here. Light and Love 73 is here. Kenny, the Ford man, aka Kenneth Oaks, is in the house. Thank you, Kenny, for sharing us out. Good morning, Hope Faith. How are you? Let's see who else is here. Najuma Brown is here. Good morning. It's good morning and good morning to everybody. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. We are powered by Melon this morning. I figured I'd try the Melon app out, and let's see. This is all new to me. I don't know if I can invite somebody. I was going to invite Kenny on, but I'm not sure how to do it. Oh, hold on. Add a guest, it says. So let's see. Let's copy the link. Put that down here. Command V. All right, so there's the link. If Kenny or anybody wants to come up on the panel, let me know. But I decided to sleep in this morning. Normally we'd be up at 6 a.m. EST, but it's Labor Day and I get the day off, so I slept in. I actually slept until 6 because the puppies got me up. Don't forget to hit the like and share us out if you can. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that as well. Prayers from me and a great buddy of mine. You got it, my friend. Sending prayers out to Hope Faith. I hope everything's going to be okay and not too stressful for you, whatever is going on there. But prayers to you, my friend. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you've all had a good weekend so far. Is anybody working today on Labor Day? I know I definitely have not. Let's see. Oh, where did I go? Hey, there I am. I don't know. I was trying to share a video, but I guess that didn't work either, did it? This is all new to me. Messing around with stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I can share this. Yeah, for some reason, those videos I'm trying to share aren't coming up, so I'm not sure why, but that's okay. Someone evil is in the house for sure. What was that? Dun, dun, dun. Good morning to you, James. How are you? There's Kenny. Hey, buddy.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, my friend. How's things going down in Tennessee?
Oh, it's raining here, brother.
It's doing the same here. It's coming down in cats and dogs, as they say.
Yeah, it's a pouring down the rain here. Now, I was gonna say, now since you're using Melon, you can only have one guest up now. You won't be able to have more than just me and you up on the panel. Unless you actually buy the paid version of Melon.
Okay. I figured I'd give it a try. I've only used it once, and so far I like the StreamYards, but we're trying this Melon out. Hey, good morning, Carl Harris.
Hey, Carl Harris.
This is a good friend of mine, Carl, from the local area here. Good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Brian is here. Brian says he's cleaning out the house, and I know why he's doing that. He sold his house, and they're building one about an hour and a half north of here, and he'll be cleaning out the house so they can move on. And congratulations to you, Brian and Kathy, for selling your home and building your dream home. So, Kenny, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I had a good church. Had two good church services yesterday,
Nice.
and so yeah, I
Nice.
and let's see, what did I do on Saturday? I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go anywhere on Saturday.
No. We what did we do this weekend?
This
We
coming weekend, I've got we're having a church picnic at 2:00 on Saturday.
oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're trying to build up our church and build up our congregation and trying to build up our good morning, Hope Faith. Trying to build up our fellowship and supplication with each other, get to know each other and things like that. So yeah.
James says he had a tornado by us yesterday. Had to hide, took trees out some buildings. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys are
Wow.
okay. You didn't have much damage. Yeah, hope you guys are okay. Yeah, the weather here is it's been really hot and sunny for a while now, and now we've got pouring rain, which is actually good. We've needed the rain. We've been having a drought here in New Hampshire. Many parts of the state, the water ways are low and dried up, and finally we're getting some rain. And it's supposed to rain all day, so which is a good thing. And we actually could probably use a couple days worth of rain, but it is what it is. Happy Labor Day to you, Shirley. Thank you so much, and happy Labor Day to
everybody. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to sleep in this morning. The dogs let me sleep in an hour late. I got up at 6, and which is the normal time that we would do our do our live stream at 6 a.m. But I decided to come up at 8, and tomorrow night we'll be up at 6 p.m. Wednesday. We'll be back up at 6 a.m. and we're going to have Sean from Down Under Cruisers will be on our channel as our guest host. And I'll be streaming from probably StreamYards on Wednesday and probably for the rest of the week. I just wanted to try Melon out just to try something different. I'm really not that impressed. All of them, you get all the good features if you pay, but it looks like I can do a little bit more with StreamYard, their free version. So I'm going to probably stick with them for a while. Whenever I get a little extra time, because I use Streamlab OBS, and that takes a little bit of time to set up the whole thing. But I like it because you can do all kinds of different scenes, which is kind of cool. So. So I'll mess with that a little bit too. But today, since it's raining, when we're done with our live stream today, I'm going to be working and editing some videos. So that's what I got planned. You got anything good planned today, Kenny?
Probably just stick around here at the house. Probably get ready. I'm thinking about actually trying my new air fryer here.
Nice. You gonna film that? You gonna film using it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe. I thinking about frying up some chicken livers. I love some chicken livers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not a big chicken liver guy, but
are you not a big chicken liver guy?
No. I don't eat organs.
A lot of people aren't, but I like chicken livers, beef livers, pork livers. I like all that stuff. I even like the chicken hearts and the chicken gizzards.
Yeah, a lot of people like that stuff. I'm not a big fan. Like I said, I don't eat organs. I won't eat liver. I won't eat the heart. I won't eat brains. I won't eat any of that stuff. So, hey, to each his own. If it tastes good, eat it. If I was hungry enough, I guarantee I'd eat it. But right now, I have a choice. So, Happy Labor Day to you, James. Hope Faith says she may not stay too long. It's storming there in Western North Carolina. And yeah, well, you're close to Tennessee, so Kenny says it's raining there as well.
Yep.
Terry says it's raining in Sweet Home, Alabama. Light rain for now, she said. You shared that rain to me. Thanks, James. I appreciate it because we definitely do need it. Like I said, we've been having a nasty drought here, and some of the areas have been having some brush fires, forest fires. So this rain's definitely going to help wetten up the environment, and hopefully, like I said, we could probably use a good 2 or 3 days soaking to get the water level up in a lot of the estuaries and we have lakes that they use for drinking water. There's a giant lake here in the town I live in, covers about 50 square miles, and that's some of the local drinking water. So the level's down. Water levels have been down. So, you got any coffee?
Yes, sir. I've actually. This is actually the same cup of coffee that Dad had me when I come home from church last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I fell asleep last night, and this has actually been made. This was made about 6 o'clock yesterday evening. Of course, I was still in church at the time. I didn't get out of church until about, I guess. Yeah, of course, we usually fellowship with each other even after church. We just hang around, just fellowship with each other, you talk with each other and things like that. So we didn't actually leave the church, I don't guess, until about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then after that, we wound up going to. We had an evangelistic preacher. An evangelistic preacher by the name of Brother Fleming, and he gave the message last night, and then after we left church last night, we went over to Santa Fe restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and I got a taco loco. It was like a taco salad, basically what it was, in a shell, and of course it was chicken instead of beef, but it was really good, and it had tomatoes, peppers, onions, all the stuff you normally get in, except I got mine without sour cream and guacamole because, as you all know, I'm not a big fan of those two things.
Right. Kenny's not a fan. No. That's funny because Friday night it was Saturday. I was thinking about you. Believe it or not, I had picked Colleen up from work, and we went to a local Mexican restaurant to have dinner, and she ordered a thing of guacamole, and I said, oh boy, Kenny would not like this. No guac for Kenny.
No guac, no sour cream, none of that stuff.
I want to catch up in the chat here, so let's see. Hope Faith says, oh no, you're making me hungry, Kenny. You better be good over there. Shirley says she hasn't got her mug yet, but it's U.S. and Canada, so hopefully you'll get it soon. I did drop ship it from the company, so it was a lot cheaper. It was going to cost me like $60 just to send it from my house, so it was like, I don't know, it was like $25 to send it.
Good morning, Claymare.
So hopefully you got it. It could be held up in customs, right? They probably told me painting before 12 weeks shipped to us. Yeah, so it may take some time. Hi, Bernie. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Who else do we have? James is in the house, of course. Good morning, Terry. Thank you for sharing everybody's link.
Good
I
morning, Fairy
appreciate it.
Dust.
So pumped to have me tea in it. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for you to show it on one of your lives. And Shirley's back home. She was in Ottawa for a couple weeks, so glad to have you back home, safe and sound. Let's see who else. Great to see you all. Trying to catch up. Clay Mayer, hello. How are you? Brian is in the house as we talked. Say hi to your wonderful guy in your panel at the Astute Tourist. Saying hi to Kenny. Clay Mayer says hi.
Good morning, Claymare.
Let's see. I have a dozen Dunkin' Donuts. I went out at 5:30 a.m. Got them. Cindy, do not even know yet. Is she awake yet? Are you hiding the good donuts on her?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've just been here lately, the last couple of days. The reason why I haven't been around,
Thank you, Clay Mayer.
especially on the late night lives, is I've been crashing before the late night lives start.
Okay, Terry.
I've been crashing. I've been going to sleep before Ron Darrell comes on late at night. So that's the reason why you haven't seen me around.
And he's taking lessons from me. He's going to bed early.
Well, I usually wind up. I usually try to stay awake, but here lately I've been crashing anywhere between 11:30 and 12 o'clock at night. So, and usually Ron Darrell Adventures, he does not come on before 12:30 usually, and it's an every night thing, and so here lately I've been actually catching up on his late night lives that I've been missing, and so yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Our Energizer Bunny doesn't have as much energy as he has in the past. You'll catch up, Kenny. Look, you had surgery and all that. But I did see your message last week saying that you're all clear from the doctor. They don't need to see you anymore, and that's great news, buddy.
Yeah, he actually said that I was healing up beautifully. As a matter of fact, you can't even hardly tell I even had anything done now.
Yeah.
So, but
scars and everything looking good. Good morning,
yeah,
Moonlight Adventures. How are you guys?
And he said that I didn't eat, and so I didn't have no restrictions. I can eat just about anything I want to, and and with no restrictions in diet. No, because he asked me if I was eating all right, if I was eating solids. I said, yeah. And of course, he asked me if I was able to go to the bathroom. I said, oh, yeah. Go in
there. Oh, yeah. Especially if you eat something fatty. Oh, Faith, you're all set. There you go. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the offer. Glad to have you.
Not having no issues there. Yep.
Oh, that's not a bad thing, I guess.
Well, I've told many people before, due to my condition, I would rather go than not go at all.
Exactly.
So
that is right, yeah. Kenny. Believe me, I think most of us human beings have been there once or twice in our life where you just can't, and man, that's the worst. I'd rather have things just flowing, Kenny. Have them flow
Yeah.
out. Just
Yep.
flow.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
so yesterday, yesterday, Colleen and I went out. We got up early and we went to a flea market here. We're still looking for chairs to go with our new dining room table. Anyway, so we ended up at the Golden Corral where I had the meetup with the Captain Billy Jensen and John and Nancy from J&N Travels. And I was thinking of those guys yesterday. I sent them both a couple pictures of us being there, and I was thinking of those guys. So I hope they're doing good. And I know that John and Nancy and Colleen and I, we need to get together soon. I mean, for goodness sakes, they live in my state, so we need to get together with them. What else is happening here? Yeah, that was yesterday. Saturday, Colleen worked. I did some work on the dog fence still. I ended up hurting my back. I had to stop early. So that's on the mend. I'm doing okay as far as that goes. I've lost 20 pounds, Kenny.
Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah,
I kind of feel like I put it back on.
well, you probably did. I bet you lost some weight from the surgery and not eating,
Well,
you know.
he wants my regular doctor. He wants me down. He wants me down at least. He wants me down at least 120, 125.
Yeah. Okay.
And last time I was on the scale, I weighed 134. But see, I've been eating some stuff. Probably shouldn't have been eating. And,
Right. Well, that helps things flow a little easier. Makes you move quicker too to get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right?
That
Oh, boy, hold on, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, man.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is good to see Kenny laugh again.
It's
Yeah.
and I could do it without hurting now. Before I couldn't
Right.
do this without hurting.
So how the scars are pretty much all gone and everything?
Yeah, it's pretty much faded away and stuff. I mean,
That's good. Yeah, it doesn't take long. I got 4 holes in my shoulder, the same kind of surgery, you know. Well, the same process of surgery. I don't have a gallbladder in my shoulder. Yeah, they did the 4 holes in my shoulder, little tiny ones, you know. And then they go in with the tools and the scope and however they do it. So
yeah. Well, he was telling me he went over I even got the paperwork. He gave me the paperwork of everything that he did, you know, and stuff, and explained what my diagnosis was and stuff at the time. And he said, man, he said, if I had waited like a couple more days or whatnot, it'd have been too late for me because it would have busted inside me. I would have went septic. So
yeah,
and
can't have that, brother. Cannot have that.
And it even tells you on that paperwork how big that thing was. That thing was 6.5 by 3 by 3 centimeters big. Long.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and it was half the size of what it should have been.
Damn.
And and he said he told me, he said, when I got in there, his words was, I thought, he said, this guy this guy must be tougher than nails.
Yeah.
He because he said what happened was with that drapage, that you get from uh like the infection and stuff like that. He called it and stuff.
Yeah.
Was causing my it was causing my other organs, my liver and my colon, to wrap around the gallbladder. So he spent a good 20, 30 minutes, a good 20, a good 20, 30 minutes just trying to scrape that drapage off of there,
Damn.
just to get to the gallbladder. And
Damn.
he said when I first got in here, what am I must be dealing with some infection, some really bad infection. And he said a lot of times a lot of times it's really hard to do microscopically when you've got really bad infection there. He said, he said, and this guy, he wore me out, just trying to scrape, and that's the reason why it took a lot longer than it should have been. It should have only been like a 20, 30-minute surgery. Well, it took an hour and a half.
My God, Kenny.
So, yeah, and so he's trying to fiddle around, trying to work around it to keep the actual tools from cutting into my colon. Well, he figured out a way and he got it, and he's like, "Praise the Lord! I finally was able to work around that."
Right. Yeah, you made him earn his pay that day, I guess.
Yeah, he said, "You wore me out, man." He said, and
Leave it to you, Kenny, to make the doc work for his pay that day.
yeah, he said,
It's not going to be any routine surgery. We're going to make you work for it.
yeah, but
Extra 20,
yeah,
30 minutes.
yeah, he said just cleaning that off. He just literally spent a good 20, 30 minutes just on that.
Brian, I'm down from 245 to 225, and I'd like to get to 190. I want to get below the 200 mark, so I got a ways to go, but I've been doing somewhat of a keto diet, or just no carb, low carb. I cheated a little bit yesterday and Saturday, but you got to do that. You got to kind of give yourself a little bit of a little time off. But it's been about a month now, and I've lost 20 pounds, so I'm doing well. Let's see. Bernie, you're welcome. Again, when I do the shout outs, the advice that I give is not my advice per se. That's advice that other folks have given me. I do go on some live streams. I've talked about Runny Egg, who's a guy from the UK, and he's really good at it, and he's helped me out. So I'll take a look at your About page later. But it's all those little things that can help that analytic, and get YouTube to show more of your videos. And now that you're doing videos, I mean, why not have people watch them, right? So, what is this? Let's see. I'm a little behind. I was the one who talked him into going. So, Hope Faith says she was the one that talked you into going to the ER. There you go. You got her to thank, Kenny. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you, my friend. How's everything in Cyprus? I hope all is well. I've seen you.
Of course, I think we're all humans, and I think we're
Thanks, guys.
all we're all kind of stubborn here and there in our own ways. You know what I mean? And,
Oh yeah, buddy. I know. It's like
and
it's it'll go away. Sure. Yeah, you can't mess
yeah,
with it. Good
well,
morning, Harry Homestead. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
I told him, I said, I even thanked the doctor multiple times. I said, thank you. I said, I'm glad we caught it early. Because he said, he was even shocked. He said, I guarantee you, even though you may not had that pain, like sharp pain before we got, we got to it early, but I guarantee you, if that thing would have busted, you'd have been bent over. You'd have been,
Well, and you've been more sick, man. That
yeah,
sepsis get in there. That messes everything up.
yeah, and it could possibly take me out of here. So,
Hey, Clay, did I say protein? If I did, I meant to say no carbs, low carb, no carb, not protein. So, yeah, my
yeah,
body. I like the carbs for sure, and my body doesn't. It settles in my chin and in my belly, and I like sugar. I
yeah.
really do.
Well, I learned that carbs is really what turns into sugar when it digests. So,
Yep. And
when you,
it feeds the fat that you have in your body, and it makes you fatter. Well, some people have a high metabolism. I bet you do, Kenny, because you're a pretty lean guy. I used to be, but the older I get, the more the carbs are just bad. So I
yeah,
stopped eating bread. I stopped eating potatoes and things like that. Of course, sugar.
same here.
Sugar is not really good for you. I mean, we all need a little bit of everything, but I was overdoing it. I like chocolate too, and that's just too much sugar.
They say you're supposed to like the natural sugar, like you get from fruits and stuff like that.
That's
That's that's the uh, that's the good sugar. The good sugar that you're supposed to have in your system from like the fruits and things. But when you eat like carbs and
all right,
starches,
Terry.
that's a no. Yeah, when you eat bread, potatoes, uh, yeah,
Terry, if you're still there, don't forget PMA, my friend, and we all can talk about it, but the only people that can make changes in our life is us. It's you.
mm,
You're the one that has the power to make all the change. And don't forget, um, um, happiness is power,
mm,
and it's power. So, and she knows what I'm talking about. So we won't. And she's also right, guys. Smash that like button. And if you haven't shared us out yet, I'd appreciate it if you share it out. And if you're not part of the Astute family and you want to subscribe to the channel, we would appreciate that as well. And we don't do sub for subs here, but like I always say, especially on Thursday night, which is our shout out night, Thursday night shout outs. And it takes our community to help each other out. We're all part of one big YouTube family. And go to each other's channels, watch a video at least 3 to 4 minutes long, at least. Watch the whole thing. And then leave a legitimate comment for that and talk about the video, the one that you watched. Just don't say, hey, I'm here in your house, here to support you, that kind of stuff. The YouTube algorithm looks for that. So
mm,
comment on the video. So like if Kenny did a review of say some Slim Jims or whatever it is, some food that he's done, talk about it. Say, I've never had that flavor of chip before, or those fiery hot peanuts or whatever it is. They
yeah,
look really good. I want to try that stuff. That would be a legitimate comment. And then so leave that for them. And then if you like their channel, go ahead and subscribe to them. and that's what we do, and that's how we support each other. So,
I
let's
I finally hit 1,200 mark the other day. Finally.
Did you 1,200? Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
quite there yet. I'm getting there, but all right, Brian. Have a good day. Go get that house cleaned out so you can move and move on to the new place. Let's see. I don't eat sugar to try to avoid it. Right? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I do now. You mean sweet food? Yeah, I know what you meant. Broiled and grilled are nice. Yeah, so I eat a lot of. We grill a lot of food here. I eat a lot of protein: chicken, beef, fish, and I eat for the carbs. I like to eat green vegetables, green beans, broccoli,
Mhm.
cauliflower, which is not green, but I eat a lot of that. And I eat salad during the week. I'll have some grilled chicken on a salad or something, which is really good. So.
Make your tongue slap your brain.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Yeah, honestly, I enjoy a good salad with some sort of protein on it during the week.
Yeah. Well, like I said multiple times, me myself, if I eat a salad at least, if not every day, at least every other day, at least.
Yeah,
And
you gotta have all that good roughage.
yeah,
Especially now that you got no gallbladder, my friend. That roughage is good for you.
yeah,
Help hold
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. Well, they did tell me that it affects people in different ways. In certain foods, if you do eat certain foods, it's just gonna go right straight through you.
I'll be honest, that happens to me now. Like so we have we have these places around here being close to the ocean. You know, we have these clam shacks and these fried lobster places, and yeah, if I go in and I get some fried clams or some French fries and onion rings, yeah, it doesn't take long after I eat. It's like, oh, we gotta get home. I gotta get home. Hurry up. Hey, D9, how are you, my friend?
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping by. We're talking about eating greasy food that helps your movement.
Yeah.
Hell of a thing to be talking about on a Monday morning, but
Well, this is a big topic, especially in the RV community.
right?
Especially when you're doing full time RV or camping or boondocking.
Excuse me. Wait till you get older, too, Kenny. We talk about the weather. We talk about your health, and then talk about your movements, how things are moving. Oh yeah, I was having trouble those couple days. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I mean.
Hey, was V up earlier today? Did she go up at 7?
No. It that's something that we all naturally do. So that's
right.
That's the natural body. So
yeah, it's stuff that we don't really want to talk about, but sometimes you just got to talk about it, and then we have a good laugh, right? I think it's a riot. I love it.
Yeah.
I like to laugh, and laughing is and being happy is a good thing. You know, it goes along with my message every day about being positive. Being happy chases that negative stuff away, chases those doldrums and the blues away, and the ho hums, as they say.
Yeah.
So you got any? Oh yeah, I asked if you had plans. You said you were hanging out today. I think I'm hanging out today too. It's a rainy day. I did want to get outside and get some stuff done, but that's
Yeah.
not going to happen outside. So
I'm
it's a good
hoping
day to
I'll,
work videos.
yeah, I'm hoping I'll hear something about the about my van this week. Hopefully, it's
Yeah,
been
is it
in
still in the shop?
it's been in there a whole month.
Oh wow.
It was a whole month yesterday, basically. Yeah, I put it in on the 4th of August, so it's been in there. Today's the 5th already of September. It's been in there a whole month. I called him the other day, and he said he found a power steering line leak where one of the power steering lines, one of the clamps or something was not holding right or something, and he found that. So, but he pretty much got the other stuff, the majority of the other stuff that I was having to do, like the timing chain, the time chain cover, the gaskets, all the seals, the rear main seal, front seal, all that stuff changed. And then I also had him put an oil pressure gauge, one of them mechanical oil pressure gauges, and one of them temperature gauges, because the on the van it did not have an oil pressure gauge, and I'm not a fan of just the light itself, because I like to be
Yeah.
able to know for sure how much oil pressure that oil pump is pumping, because that is uh, a big mechanical device that really helps keep from locking your
Yes, sir. No idiot lights. Idiot lights, no bueno. We
yeah.
like having gauges, actual gauges. I'm with you.
Yeah,
Amplitude, oil pressure, temperature gauges, all that stuff. The lights are no good.
yeah, because and he was telling me that, and of course I also had him do a test on that oil pump to find out, because I know that that's got to be the original oil pump that had been in there since 1985, because that's what year it is. That's the year of the van, and I never had it changed. And now some previous owner may have, before we got a hold of it, may have changed it. I don't know, but anyway, so, and I know that as time goes on, those things wear out, but uh, he also gave me a good news too, is if you keep your oil changed pretty regularly and things like that, you don't hardly ever have to worry about an oil pump actually quitting. So as long as you keep your oil changed pretty regularly.
Keep it clean. What's it? Every 3 to 5,000 miles, typically, right?
Typically, yes. Of course, we actually have it changed even sooner than that, because we don't even put hardly we don't put that many miles on it. And
Right. I know if you use synthetic oil, which is more expensive, and I don't really use it, but that'll last a little bit longer too. But I don't
I think
use.
it's like 7 to 10,000 miles with synthetic oil, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yep.
But me personally, I just use straight 30 weight Pennzoil.
Yep.
Is all I use. So
Hey, look, that's how that motor was designed for that. So you don't
yeah,
need to use synthetic stuff. Good morning, Madman McCracken. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. I've been following you on Facebook and looking at some of the pictures that you've been posting. I love it.
me
Love
personally,
it.
I wouldn't want to use synthetic oil unless it was like a synthetic engine made for synthetic oil or something like that.
Exactly. The newer motors, I think, are they use a lot more of the synthetic stuff, but especially a motor of that year, yeah, no. I don't even know if they had synthetic oil back when that van was made.
And even I even got the original owner's manual for that 1976 GMC Royal Sierra pickup truck, and it even tells you on the owner's manual of that truck to use straight 30 weight Pennzoil. So that's all I use in that truck too. So
Yeah, 10W30. It's good stuff.
yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear it, McCracken.
Hey, Madman McCracken.
Dawn says she left you a message, D9, on your channel. Right on. And Dawn's going live today at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to go over to New Beginnings in an hour, actually, what time is it? In an hour, a little more than that. In an hour and a half or so, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Madman says hi, Kenny. Yeah, so that's all I got to do today. Making some videos. I think Colleen and I are gonna just hang out. I know one thing is she picked a bunch of peppers and stuff from the garden, and she's gonna make some hot pepper relish today.
I would try it. I bet that will make your tongue slap your brain.
Yes, sir. It's really good on a hot dog too, Kenny, or a hamburger. It's very good.
Huh.
It definitely slap your brain twice. We grew some hot peppers too. Jalapenos. We got some ghost peppers.
Oh, I love those stuff.
Carolina Reaper. We grew all those. So
I love that stuff.
Dawn said she made hot chili relish. Very nice. Yeah, Colleen's gonna make some today. Not chilies though. I don't know if what she's using for the hot peppers. Probably the jalapeno. Like I said, we've grown several different hot peppers. So our garden was not so good this year. I think it was because of the lack of water. Had trouble growing some stuff. The green beans were good. Cucumbers not so good. Tomatoes were good. Zucchini was a bust. We have spaghetti squash growing and pumpkins, but she only got one zucchini, I think.
I had some. I actually had one of our church members give me some bell peppers yesterday.
Yeah, I like bell peppers.
I may put those in with that with them chicken livers today. Bell peppers and chicken livers.
I had 2 cheeseburgers last night too, but what I had for the bread, so I found this recipe online, and I'll have to thank the guy. He's actually a YouTuber, and I forget his name. Yeah. Like Joe the Diet Guy or something. I'll have to find. Well, here, let me look it up. But I made this. I was looking for either a low carb or no carb type of bread recipe, and it's called cloud bread. And there's actually cloud bread, believe it or not, and there's actually no flour in it at all.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the guy. So what it is okay, his name is Joe Duff, the Diet Chef. So I'm going to give him a shout out right now because it was really good. So he showed this recipe, and it's called cloud bread, and it's all eggs. So what you do is you take eggs and you separate the yolk from the white. And then you add to the yolks, you add salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. And you and 2 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature. And then you beat that with a hand beater, and you get it all incorporated. Then you take the egg whites and you put some cream of tartar in it, cream of tartar,
Mm.
and then you beat that to make like a meringue where it makes the peaks. It beats it white and it makes those soft peaks. Then you fold that all in together with the egg, with the yolks, that yolk mixture, and then you spoon it on a cookie sheet. And I use parchment paper, and to make dollops about this big, and you put it in a 300-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes, and these little bread things come out, and that's what I used as the cheeseburger buns, and they were good, and there's no carbs in it, so it was really good.
That sounds really good, and
It was good, Kenny.
it sounds like it'd make your tongue slap your brain.
It sure did.
I love cracking you up with that.
All I can imagine is like this big tongue coming out, and like top of your head coming off, and this big tongue coming smashing your brain and flopping back. I love it. It was really good though, Kenny. I mean, if anyone's looking for no carb alternative for bread, those were good. They were really good. I still have some. I'm going to try to make a sandwich with them later because I've been eating like cold cuts, but like chicken cold cut, some cheese, and just cheese and the chicken, and no bread on it because I can't eat the bread.
Yeah,
and that gets kind of boring after a while. So,
well, like I said,
homemade. Yeah, that's what we do. Well, sort of homemade.
Yeah. She also says, Hope Faith also says, if anyone has a Blackstone, let her know and she will send a recipe to try.
That's a grill, right? A Blackstone grill.
Yeah. A lot of van lifers and RVers that they use those, and you can cook just about anything you want on it, and they say it is really good stuff. I mean, I think
I want to get one.
I think I even had somebody say that they even fixed coffee on the Blackstone.
Yeah, I want to get one, Kenny, because with the RV right now I have a Coleman. It's kind of it's a grill. It's a grill, and it has a little griddle area on it. But I want the Blackstone. A lot of my RVing friends, like you said, they all use them and they love them. So that's right, Dawn. It's like a cartoon, a big, enormous cartoon tongue comes out and slaps your brain. That's my thought. So Ava Potter is coming up at the top of the hour.
Yeah, here in 6 minutes.
So yeah, so we'll hang out a little bit and then we'll go over and give Ava a raid. Let me do this because Bernays always in here. All right, Bernay, you got yourself a wrench. If you want to share Ava's link for us, please do. That way we can go over and we'll raid Ava. She's awesome. I love her channel. She has coffee in the morning. She's a fiddle player, and her husband plays guitar. They're really good musicians, and they're a lot of fun as well. So if you haven't checked out their channel, you should go over this morning. Go over to their live. James, have a great day. Thank you for coming in, my friend.
Have a good one, James. I've been wanting to try some of his cooking that he's got on his channel.
Yeah, I've seen the rib recipes and stuff. He's a damn good cook. What's a wrench mean? So if you look in the chat on YouTube, you'll see the people that are blue and they have a wrench. That means I've made them a moderator. So Kenny's got a blue wrench. You'll see New Beginnings has one. you have one too. I gave you a wrench. So that means you're a moderator. So what you can
And
do is you can, well, Kenny, you explain it.
yeah, you can post links to people's channels, and you can also, if somebody says something derogatory or something in the chat, something vulgar or uh, whatever, you can actually delete that person's comment. Or if they're really bad, you can actually hide the user from the channel.
Right. Yeah. So for us who's hosting it, we don't. There's a lot going on when you're hosting a live stream, so you may not have the time. If somebody puts, like, trolls will come into the chat and they post all kinds of nasty stuff, porn stuff and just
Yeah.
inappropriate things and swear, and a moderator can go in and block it and get it right out of there. So we don't want that stuff, and so that's part about being a moderator is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it a spanner, huh? That's what they call it where you're from. We call a spanner is a type of a wrench here in the United States. In fact, being a firefighter, we use spanner wrenches all the time. But there's all kinds of wrenches, boxed end wrenches and closed end wrenches. And Kenny's very familiar with hand tools. He knows wrenches.
Yep, because I took auto mechanics.
Yeah, being a mechanic, you got to use wrenches. We call them knuckle busters, right, Kenny?
Because when you're tinkering with cars, you're gonna bust your knuckles, and you're gonna cause yourself to bleed a little bit here and there and stuff, because you're gonna cut yourself, and especially when you're in something really tight and it's hard to get to.
Yeah, I've busted mine a few times. You're welcome, Hope Faith. Yeah, James says, where is it? Right here. The wrench getting knock you on the head if you don't behave. That's right. I got to keep my wrenches away from Colleen. We got a lot of people in here. Oh, we do. 12 people. Right on. That's awesome. Thank you all for coming in. Let's see. We're pushing the hour, so we're gonna how to get rid of trolls. So Don posted this: how to get rid of trolls and bots from lives, common moderator mistakes, YouTube tutorial. So there you go, Madman. If you want to look at that, that'll help you out. And
yeah, I've gotten to where, since I do really late night lives, I've gotten to where I will actually set my live streams to subscriber mode only.
Yeah, I've seen that. I may need to do that. Although I don't have a lot of problem with trolls lately. So.
And I've not had any, ever since I've done that, I've not had any issues at all whatsoever.
Yeah. So there's Ava Potter's link. So when we're done here in about a minute, we'll head on over and let's give her gosh, still got the brain fog. I'm going for a sleep study in about a month. We'll go over and do a raid, a good astute Taurus raid over there. James says he knows what 4-inch. He knows about 4-inch and 2-inch hose is how you do 1,000 RPMs on my truck. That's right. Let's see what else. Mondays and Wednesdays. What am I behind? Is that Ava's? She does Mondays and Wednesdays. I think that's right. Kenny goes live at 10 p.m. tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, Ava Potterfield, she goes live Monday, Wednesday, Monday mornings at 9, Wednesday mornings at 9, and Friday night at 8. And she also has another channel called.
That's right, James.
She also has another channel called Ava and Doug's Place, where she does music stream on Thursday evenings at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, they're great. They're great musicians too. So, and Dawn's saying she goes live on Mondays and Wednesdays at random times as well. So, all right. So let's do this. We're going to get out of here. Kenny, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, PMA, everybody. Positive mental attitude. PMA will save your day. It chases that negativity away. Don't forget that flag behind me, that red, white, and blue Old Glory. Those colors never run, and they never fade away either. And no matter what part of the world you're from, everybody has a flag, and honor your flag. Respect that flag because it means more than that piece of cloth that's printed on. A lot of people have given their life, their safety, their freedoms to protect that flag. So let's do that. And the last thing is don't forget our veterans and our first responders. They're putting their safety and their life on the line for all of us every day so that we can do things like this, have the freedom to go live and have fun with our friends and be part of a good community and have fellowship in the morning. Enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee. There it is.
I just finished the last drop not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm going to finish mine right now.
I actually had to get a new coffee pot yesterday because for some reason we can't get a coffee pot to last no more than 4 or 5 months, and then we gotta go get another.
Yeah, because you're using them too much. You're wearing them out, Kenny. Hey, there's the link to go on over to Ava Potter. So that's going to be it from me and my good friend Kenny. Thank you guys for coming in. I don't have an outro on this because this is Melon, so I don't have anything set up. So we're just going to get out of here. So,
bye, guys.
My name's Jimmy. You're astute tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. Thanks again for coming in. Happy Labor Day. We'll see you guys later.
Happy Labor Day, guys.
Bye.